There are now more households with pets than there are with children in the United States. According to a recent survey done by the National Association of Realtors, the number of family with children in the household declined in the last 2 decades, while Americans with pets has increased. So there were 56% in 1988 that had pets. That's up to 70% in 2022, according to this survey by the NAR. Now, the number of families that have children under 18 that live in the home has declined over the last decade, dropping from 48% in 2002 to 40% in 2022. Now, they think that part of that is because a lot more people went out and got pets during COVID. So more people were taking in pets. That's led to the number. But the drop in the number of families with children can be attributed to the overall decline in the birth rate, with the exception of last year when we had a little bit of a baby boom. So pet ownership skyrocketed during COVID pandemic, and we have more households with pets than we ever have before. And a large percentage of home buyers factor their pet into the home that they buy. So pet owners will look at what kind of neighborhood they're buying in. Does it have walkways? Does it have dog parks close by? Things like that before they'll make the decision to buy the house, which is pretty interesting. I know when I show homes to people who have smaller children, a big consideration is the backyard. And they're like, well, we need a backyard for the kids to play in. And I always kind of laugh because you never see kids playing in the backyard anymore. Most of the time they're inside playing video games or something like that. But I have seen an increase in people who are looking for a fenced yard for their pets. So if you have a cat, it's not that big a deal. But for dogs, a lot of people want a home that has a fence or where they can install a fence and there's no restrictions against them being able to do that. So of the buyers who considered their pets as part of their neighborhood choices, 40% say they prioritized acreage. So they were looking for something kind of outside the city. They wanted at least a half acre or more. 24% prioritized walkability, and 33% prioritized the proximity to parks and recreation areas. Only 1/4 of the buyers who did not consider their pets when choosing a neighborhood prioritized acreage when making that choice. What about you? Do you have a pet? Is that a consideration when you go out to look for a home? Leave me a comment and let me know.